What's going on, YouTube? So today I'm going to do my initial review, not a review, more like of a unboxing and initial impression of these Lewis brakes. If you haven't heard of Lewis, you're not alone. I actually ran into these brakes on a Facebook page for mountain bikes, and the Lewis company posted some pictures, and I thought they looked pretty awesome. And when I went to go look for them, I couldn't find them anywhere. There's no dealers here in the US, so I had to purchase them directly from them. So let's take a look at this. Just to let you know, I've already opened this, but everything is the way that it came in the mail. So take a look at these beautiful things. They are CNC machined with 75 aluminum, and they are four-part brakes. And what I really liked about these and caught my eye, of course, is that they're they're really beautiful. If you take a look at these, they uh, they are solid. Look at that, and they are all completely milled. No metal stamping or no metal cast. These things are beautiful. So like, again, what really caught my eye is that they have the reach adjustment with this knob, and they have the bite adjustment with this little screw there. So I'll explain that in a bit, but I mean, take a look at these. These are some beautiful brakes. It also comes with they say it's a stainless steel metal hose. So I'm really excited to test these out. These are beautiful. They do come in black as well, and I believe they're gonna start making different colors. So this is what you get in the box. You get both brake levers, and both brakes. You do get a manual, but most of it is in all of it is in Chinese. So but I'm gonna go ahead and make a video on how to install these later on, because I'm really curious as to how these perform. So at the bottom of the box, you do get some brake pads, and these are marketed as Enduro Downhill. They do have two other versions, which are one is trail and the other is cross country. The cross country version is only a 2-pot instead of a 4, and the other trail ones are also a 4-pot, but it's a different design. But they're all so beautiful. So you get the 4 pads there, and then you get some extra pins here to hold your brake pads. There's already some installed on here that are holding these blocks, but they send an extra 2. And the cool thing is that you see this little knob Allen key thing. So that's what you would use to adjust the bite point here. With the reach, you can adjust just by turning this, and the bite point, you'd actually stick that little knob in there and turn it, and you would adjust that way. So I am thinking of installing these on my full suspension. I thought about installing them on my hardtail, one of my hardtails, but I think I want to really put these brakes to the test. So if you're not familiar, so the reach is basically, and you see these zip ties here, is exactly why I wanted brakes with a dual adjustment, because with the more cheaper brakes, you do get a reach adjustment, but not a bite adjustment. So in other words, you can adjust how far back the handle, how far back or how far forward this handle can go with that adjustment here with an Allen wrench, but you can't adjust how fast this is gonna bite. So I had to bring this down a little bit and tie it with the zip tie for it to bite where I like it to bite. So if I were to let go of the zip tie, the handle is gonna be way up here, and I'm gonna have to press it all from all the way up here, and that's a long stroke for it to get to where I want it to. Now if I bring this blade any closer, it's gonna bite a lot closer to the grips here. So when I'd be squeezing this, it'd be touching the grip. So that dual adjustment, you'll be able to adjust the reach and the bite, so you can have it up here and have it bite really quick, or you can actually adjust it here and have it bite really quick. So that's a pretty cool thing that I liked about these brakes. Okay, the only thing that I'm not liking so far is that the way that the brakes came. So they do run on mineral oil, okay, and they've already come hooked up. So they already hooked up to the piston and the levers. So if you have an internal routing, you're gonna have to take this apart, okay? So this design is different than most other designs. Most other designs have an olive that goes through here, and then they have another screw that goes over it, and that's what you'll use to compress the hose to the brake lever. But this design is different. So it's a two-piece design. It has the nut here to screw into that, and this same nut screws into the hose, okay? And they have this sleeve here. See this sleeve that my thumb is touching here? The sleeve also comes off. So I'm gonna just try to remove the nut and leave the sleeve on there and see if I can do the internal routing on my full suspension there. But I'm gonna have to figure out a way to come up with the plug here so the mineral oil does not leak on me while I'm routing it through the internal routing of my full suspension. Now if I was doing my hardtails are two of them are external routing, so you wouldn't have an issue routing these because they're external, so you wouldn't have to take anything apart. You would just install them and that's it, ready to go. But for me, I want to do internal routing. So if I could just make a suggestion to Lewis, would be to not ship these assembled. I would ship these with the plug here at this sleeve, not on the nut, because this nut's not gonna fit internal routing. I think this sleeve might still be okay to do internal routing. So if they can ship these with the plug there, like all other brakes do, you know, I think that would be a better option. But I'm gonna go ahead and install these tonight or tomorrow, and I will post another video of that installation to see how it goes, to see how difficult it is. Hopefully it's not, but but I'm really excited because these are really beautiful. They're beautiful, and when I went to their website, they have a pretty awesome website too. It explains all their technology, and these things look quality, so I'm pretty excited to give these a try. And when I install these, I'll go ahead and make a video on that, which should be in a couple of days, and upload it. And we'll see how hard it is, or how much of a mess it is to install them, because like I said, I am gonna have to take these apart so I can do internal routing. So look for that video in a couple of days. Once I get to test them out, I'm gonna put them through some pretty hard testing. I'm gonna do probably a week's worth of hard riding all downhill, and see if they heat up, if they start to fade, So I'm gonna do a pretty good test with these and see. I'm gonna give these brake pads a try also. I usually like buying the MTX red, and these look to be a standard size like Shimano, so you can be able to switch out brake pads if they're not good. So you'd have no problem finding different brake pads just in case these are not good. But I'm gonna give them a try and see how they are. Like I said, this is a downhill enduro version, and I mean, man, these are beautiful. These look quality, they feel quality, they don't feel cheap. I mean, let me see if I can get these out here. I mean, man, these are really gonna pop on my bike. Okay, so look for that video, and once I'll probably do an install video first, and then I'll do a review on them once I have some pretty good time using these brakes to see how they hold up. All right, well, thanks for watching and stay tuned.